From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, April 28th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Several hundred people were on hand Wednesday night to hear from the Forest Service and Bureau of Land Management on a proposed mineral withdrawal. The withdrawal would close some 20,000 acres of land in the Pactola and Rapid Creek watersheds to mining. The Forest Service made the withdrawal application in February, and it was published in the Federal Register in March. The filing initiates a 2-year segregation period and a 90-day comment period. There was broad support for the plan at Wednesday's meeting. Supporters, however, also wanted more land to be placed under the withdrawal and an extension of the 20-year period. A Rapid City business is looking to expand, but it could have parking ramifications. Amy Rose has more. Amy.
D-Ray, Property Meld wants to expand their property to encompass the city parking lot adjacent to the South Dakota Stock Growers building. The company recognizes the parking issues in downtown Rapid City and says if the city council allows the company to purchase the lot, they will let the city continue to use the surface parking for 1 year. But with ongoing construction projects squeezing out parking spaces, some downtown businesses wonder how this could affect their bottom line. Those concerns and possible solutions were discussed at the Legal and Finance Committee this week. One committee member says the city will work on a solution if parking issues arise.
After months of construction work, the westbound on-ramp at exit 59 at I-90 in Rapid City reopened Thursday. Traffic signals on North Cross Street at I-90 were activated, and the interchange began functioning in each direction as a one-lane diverging diamond interchange. This is the first DDI project constructed in South Dakota by the South Dakota Department of Transportation. The DOT says drivers and pedestrians can safely navigate the DDI by following traffic controls and signals. In national and international news, former Vice President Mike Pence has testified before a federal grand jury investigating efforts by then-President Donald Trump and his allies to overturn the 2020 election. Thursday's appearance by Pence came hours after a federal appeals court denied a bid by Trump's lawyers to block Pence's testimony. Pence was subpoenaed to testify earlier in the year, but Trump's lawyers objected, citing executive privilege. Pence's grand jury appearance in Washington is a milestone in the Justice Department's investigation into the conversations and events preceding the January 6, 2021 insurrection at the Capitol. We're finding out a lot more about the accused classified document leaker Jack Teixeira. Amy Rose has the story. Amy.
A judge has put off a decision whether the Massachusetts Air National Guardsman accused of leaking highly classified military documents should be held in jail until his trial. Prosecutors said 21-year-old Jack Teixeira kept an arsenal of weapons and said on social media he would like to kill a ton of people. The court filings raised new questions about why Teixeira had such a high security clearance. At the hearing, the judge seemed incredulous about defense arguments that the government has not shown Teixeira ever intended leaked information to be widely disseminated, but he did not make an immediate decision on detention.
Russia has fired more than 20 cruise missiles and 2 drones at Ukraine in attacks that killed at least 19 people. 3 children were among the dead. Most of the victims died when 2 cruise missiles slammed into an apartment building in central Ukraine early Friday. The attacks included the first one on Ukraine's capital in nearly 2 months. The Kyiv government said Ukraine's Air Force intercepted 11 missiles and 2 drones, and no hits on any targets in the city were reported. The strikes on the apartment building occurred in Uman, around 130 miles south of Kyiv. 17 people died in that attack, including 2 10-year-old children and a toddler. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Partly sunny and breezy with a high of 61. Low tonight, 44. Saturday and Sunday, highs will be in the low 60s. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, April 28th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of the Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.